Welcome back to Foot Topo, soccer fans, and oh boy, do we have an absolute tactical masterpiece to break down for you today. The pressure inside Atlanta's stadium was thick enough to cut with a knife as Spain's La Roja marched onto the pitch with the weight of an entire demanding nation resting heavily on their shoulders. After suffering a historic, mind-blowing shock scoreless draw against World Cup debutants Cabo Verde in their opening fixture, the European giants knew they had absolutely no margin for error. The critics were circling, the fans were anxious, and everyone wanted to see if this legendary powerhouse could rediscover their lethal, championship-level DNA under the bright American lights. From the opening whistle, it was an absolute statement performance as they completely pinned Saudi Arabia back deep inside their own defensive third. We did not have to wait long for the fireworks to explode because the 18-year-old phenom, Lamine Yamal, absolutely electrified the crowd just 10 minutes into this high-stakes battle. Mikel Oyarzabal served up an absolute peach of a cross, and Yamal slid it home with the clinical poise of a veteran to break the ice and shatter Saudi dreams. At exactly 18 years and 343 days old, this kid etched his name into the history books as the eighth youngest goalscorer in the entire storied history of the FIFA World Cup. It is a true fairy tale rise for a player who literally watched the previous tournament from the confines of a school classroom. Now, with his proud mother and family watching emotionally from the Atlanta stands, he is living out the ultimate dream on the world's biggest stage. Before the Green Falcons could even process what hit them, Mikel Oyarzabal decided to turn this Group H fixture into his own personal jaw-dropping highlight reel. In a devastating 3-minute blitz, the Real Sociedad star delivered two ruthless, close-range finishes in the 21st and 24th minutes to completely bury the opposition before the referee could even signal for the first hydration break. Spain was moving the ball with mesmerizing, telepathic speed, leaving the Saudi defenders completely chasing ghosts in their own penalty box. Oyarzabal was feeling it so much that he twice came agonizingly close to sealing a spectacular first-half hat trick. One of his brilliant strikes clipped the top of the crossbar, while another ferocious drive whistled mere inches wide of the post. The sheer tactical dominance displayed by La Roja left the Saudi Arabian coaching staff completely searching for answers in the dugouts. Manager Georgios Donis later admitted his squad simply lacked the raw physical strength and defensive discipline required to halt Spain's relentless, suffocating pressure around the critical 18-yard area. Mistakes were compounding, passes were being intercepted, and the relentless Spanish Armada refused to take their foot off the absolute gas pedal. It was a masterclass in positional play, as every single loose ball seemed to magnetically find a red shirt in transition. The atmosphere inside the stadium was pure euphoria for the traveling European supporters who were witnessing a beautiful redemption arc unfold right before their very eyes. In a shocking move that caught everyone by surprise, the Spanish manager executed a daring double substitution at the halftime break, pulling both Yamal and Oyarzabal off the pitch. With a commanding 3-goal cushion locked in, it was a genius tactical decision to rest his biggest weapons and protect them for the grueling knockout rounds ahead. But if Saudi Arabia thought they would get a breath of fresh air, they were sadly mistaken as Spain's relentless squad depth continued to impose its iron will. The fourth and final nail in the coffin arrived in the 49th minute, through pure misfortune for the defense. Saudi keeper Mohamed Al-Owais made a spectacular save against Marc Cucurella's stinging volley, only for the ball to cruelly ricochet off Hassan Al-Tambakti for an own goal. With the scoreboard reading an emphatic 4-0, Mikel Oyarzabal was deservedly showered with praise and officially named the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match for his world-class exploits. His incredible movement and clinical nature up front completely set the tempo, proving that Spain's attacking front line is ready to terrorize any defense in this tournament. This resounding victory completely changes the narrative around La Roja, transforming them from sluggish underachievers back into feared, legitimate World Cup contenders. Now, the math is incredibly simple for the former world champions as they look ahead to their final monumental group stage clash. Spain needs just one solitary point against a dangerous Uruguay squad to officially stamp their ticket to the highly anticipated round of 32. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia faces a massive uphill battle and must completely regroup, lick their wounds, and fix their defensive frailties before facing a confident Cabo Verde team. This tournament waits for no one, and their tactical mistakes today showed that the grandest stage brutally punishes any lack of concentration or physical intensity. For Spain, however, the dark clouds have completely parted over Atlanta, replaced by the brilliant sunshine of a dominant and historic footballing display. They prove to the entire world that when their tiki-taka rhythm is flowing, they are an unstoppable force of nature. What an absolute ride this tournament is shaping up to be, and you can bet the drama is only going to escalate from here on out. If you are absolutely loving this high-energy World Cup coverage, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Foot Topo, and share this video with your crew. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Can Spain go all the way and lift the trophy? Or will Uruguay expose them in the next match? Turn on those notifications so you never miss a single tactical breakdown, and we will see you on the next one.